Hey guys, and welcome to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm Dave Klein, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it because there's a whole bunch of story, and I'm going to go ahead and let the cutscenes play out so we can try to figure out what's going on and make our way through it. So here we go. I guess I got to choose. I'm going to go Blood and Broken Bones. Let's do it. Show tutorials. I'm good. Simulate Witcher 3 save. Witcher 2 save. We're going to do that and get started. So, alright, well, quite the bloody start. I forgot just how brutal, like, the horse's head being chopped off was, which is pretty sick. Although, I guess I'll be quiet again. There are quite a few cutscenes in this game, and I'm going to do my best not to talk over them, because I know people get really annoyed.
You know I don't find that amusing.
I think every guy watching clinched up during this intro scene.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
His scars kind of make a 3. I'm sure it wasn't on purpose, but just throwing that out.
So, later then.
See you later.
I was worried for a second there that there'd be some nudity, because I'd have to edit it. I don't want to do that work. Alright, so I want to make this clearer before I really get going. I've never played The Witcher 1, and I've never played The Witcher 2. And that's part of what took me a while to start putting these Let's Plays out. And specifically because I kind of wanted to get at least a bare bones grasp on how to play the game before I started doing this. And, like, at least find out a bit about the story so I'm not completely blind. And I know some people like complete blind Let's Plays, and I haven't finished this game. It's a big game. In fact, I'm not too terribly far into it yet because I've been so busy, but I think maybe my own game is about 10 hours in or something like that. But I thought it wouldn't be fun if people were watching me screw around trying to figure out how to even swing and do the controls, especially for a game that's complex like this. Yennefer, we didn't finish up. We need to talk.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
I didn't know you had to put makeup on for that sort of thing.
The only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
You know, it's funny, I didn't even know that he was going to say that, and he had the exact same thought as I just said, which was, like, who does that before getting busy? You do it afterwards. That doesn't make any sense. Yennefer, you're straight up crazy. You're straight up crazy. So one thing that will be pretty fun about this, and that'll be totally blind for me, is that I definitely haven't done a lot of the side quests. So hopefully you guys don't mind, but I think it'll be fun to also get a grasp on side quests and all that stuff. All right, let's go ahead and use our Witcher senses. We got to piece things together.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
So you're not drunk yet? All right, that's important. Very important. Another red thing. So
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
it's kind of a mix for this type of sense with Witcher senses for if people like it or not. Personally, I think for a game like this, I find it necessary, especially a game as big as this. There's games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls where you have to view the environment yourself to figure things out, and it won't give you this sort of Witcher sense that we saw in the intro to help you out. But I really think a game like this, you need it. It's just too big. There's just too much, and sometimes they create the thing that you're Witcher sensing essentially after the scenario's been started. So I really do think it's necessary for this big of a game or this type of a game.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
That looks pretty black to me. Unless it's brown. I mean, it could be brown. Alright, what else? Oh, we need to look at the book and the key. That's what we're supposed to find. I'm just wasting time because I'm like, I don't want to train. I just want to stay in here or train anybody. That's not what I want to be doing right now. I I'm going the wrong way. Geralt, turn around. You need to go up to Yennefer right now.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
I'll say it's nice actually replaying the intro right now and having a bit better of a grasp on who these characters
She
are.
prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
No, he actually makes a really good point with the practicing by yourself thing. It's sort of a mix. I'll talk a little bit more about that.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
So practice is important, and... Oh, I guess I'll talk about it after this. Just a little personal story to relate it to.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
It's very Jedi style. You have to make everything flashy.
You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Be interesting to compare what every YouTuber does with each other, what choices they make in this game, and see what it says about them.
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Yeah, so like last time I played this, I did the tutorial, and when I was playing on my own, and I just don't feel like for a Let's Play, I need to force you guys to watch me play a tutorial. It's like, that's a bit much. Now those are some scars.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Oh, snap.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
It's
Might
feisty.
have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's go straight to free training.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Actually, you should always practice your basics. Don't skip basics.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Vesemir.
Adlan awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
I was so confused because I didn't know this was just a dream. Well, this is just a dream, as we're about to see. I was so confused as to what the hell was happening. May 1272. I do remember reading about this in my
alright?
history books.
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Yeah, so I'm fairly certain that what you say will affect your gameplay. So I'm going to go ahead and try to play the way I'd play, period, just to make the gameplay and what happens and all that actually be genuinely affected the way it should.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
So I should explain that the yellow text is going to move you forward, and the white text is essentially so you can find out and dig a little bit deeper. So whenever I choose white, it's so we can find out a little bit more information, and yellow is going to go ahead and move us on to the next set of dialogue or whatever's going to happen.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
So, what I find funny is that, okay, he's just said that he's reading over this again, right? Like, they've looked over this note. And this is surprising all of a sudden?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look?
Don't
How
kiss
far
and tell.
behind Yennefer
Sorry,
are
bro.
we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Alright, look, this is what I want to point out, though, before we go fight. Let me show you this letter that we've just been looking over. Forgive me for not asking about your health or how you've been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet in soon. Ride to Willoughby, near Vizima, and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our reunion, I won't be able to wait eagerly or otherwise very long. Your dear friend Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. I just find it funny because the dialogue they just said was like, oh, we need to look over this note again. It's just, maybe there's something we missed. In like 2 paragraphs, there's something we missed. I realize it's for the story's sake of most people aren't going to go into their inventory and give that a read. You know what I gotta do, actually? Let's go ahead and do Protective Shield, because this is super helpful in this mode, in hard. I've only played on hard so far, and I'm not the greatest. I'm trying to get better at combat, so you'll have to excuse me for not being the greatest. If people have tips for me as I go through, I will gladly take them. But I end up using shield because I like melee combat a lot, which might be my first problem. Also, not dodging there is probably another big problem. Oh, shit. No. Alright. Let's take some ghoul's blood.
Let's go before any more show up.
Alright. Some bread. Some delicious bread. I need to get the ability. I feel like on hard, you immediately want to get... There's an ability that makes it so your health goes up. during the daylight,
Tell you about this sorcerer.
and I think it's
knew?
pretty important.
Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
I want to give the practice anecdote I was going to talk about, but I'm not sure when they're going to start talking again. Because this is still a very, very
War's
story-heavy
not
intro.
exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Might as well gallop and get through this. Might as well. So if you gallop on a road, it doesn't waste your horse's stamina if you're just holding X. But if you gallop in the fields, your horse has a stamina bar that will go down if you're just free directing it.
We going? Help me! Help!
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
What a neckbeard. What a neckbeard.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
It's all good, bro.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
I have a feeling if you chose to take money from him, you wouldn't get to use Bram and say, like, tell her Bram sent you for the innkeep. Like, maybe you'd find out, but I doubt he would have given you that. So there are things I feel like you get. Like, there's definitely rewards you get by not accepting money from people that could end up being better. So something, you know, to keep in mind while if you play this game.
Run, Roach.
Something with the griffins too.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
I want to point out Geralt's description, which is why I'm going a little slow. He described Yennefer, you know, somewhat tall lady with black hair. Have you seen anyone like her? Geralt, that's not a very good description there, buddy. Yeah, you know, she had black hair, about medium height. you haven't seen anyone like that, have you? It's very specific. I doubt there could possibly be that many women like that.
Take it easy.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
It's already right off the bat getting some really important story stuff for this area.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
You think people would know you don't screw with the Witcher? You'd think.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Stuff to heal me, please. That's what would be nice.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
You know, that's how we witches are. Yeah, the thing I want to say with the Griffins is that if anyone played the original Warcraft games before World of Warcraft, if I remember correctly, I think the human army always had Griffins as their allies, whereas the ogres always had dragons as their flying ally. So I've always thought of Griffins as being like the super positive thing that helps people. So as playing this game, it still carries over. And when it's Griffin being a dick, I'm like, wait, but aren't they good? Aren't they mythologically supposed to be good creatures? But I think that's just Warcraft.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Show me what you got.
What you got behind the counter?
Show me what you're working with. All right, listen. I'm not one to, rag on people, but from my understanding, you did say all of your food was going to be free. And this definitely costs a lot more than free. I don't know about this. She does sell Gwent cards, though. I never knew that. That's actually pretty great. New card strength 5. Place next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Gwent is incredible. We're definitely going to play some Gwent. I'm just throwing that out there. Gwent is definitely going to be happening. Oh, catapult of 8. I'm going to save for now. I don't feel like I totally need any Gwent cards yet. I think I'll be okay for the time being.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
So, there we go. That's what you
Thanks
got.
for everything.
See, at least this time you went into the lilac and gooseberries thing. I can't say offhand I'd know that smell. I'd be like, oh yeah, lilac and gooseberries. But at least, you know, it's a little more descriptive.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
So says.
Black one's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure.
Alright, let's just go ahead and talk to the first people we see.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
See, like, people are afraid when he does that. Yet they're complete assholes in general when it's just like, he's just asking a question. Maybe there's something from The Witcher 1 or Witcher 2 that I just don't know about this, but I don't totally understand the dynamic where everybody just hates you. I just don't quite get. I mean, I know we've gone through mutations and all that.
For what?
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
I'm so excited. So excited for Gwent.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Well, why are you here then?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
I suggest you write about what the war's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
See, I like him. He's seems like he's a good guy. Snarky, good.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Alright.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
Yes, I am,
The rules are
actually.
quite simple. Come, let's play.
Geralt, shut up. We are men of Gwent. We know this. We got this.
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Alright, let's check out what I got. 1, 2. Alright, so we probably should replace some of this. Oh, we have to add it. Never mind. Alright, cool. What a great deck. Start the game. Don't have much other choice. Oh, I hate going first. Alright, well, while I'm talking about this, we can talk about practice. I don't even know if I got a good hand. This is decent. Oh, I didn't get... Alright. Screw this. We don't want him. I would like some cards for terrain. Alright, you guys could come in handy. Foot soldier. Don't need you. Don't need a random foot soldier. Okay. Still not a fan of my hand, but we'll make do, I suppose. Where's my guy that was 2? Oh, there he is. Let's use that. We'll play a little easy here. We'll see what he's got. Alright. Alright. I don't usually like waste. I hate going first. I really hate going first. See, you're directly matching everything I do. See how it is? Do I have any spies? No, I don't. Alright, so while we're playing this, I will try to talk about what I was going to talk about. See, that's what I want to be able to play. That's what I wanted. I just want to be able to be like, let's start playing Biting Frost and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass this round and let him win. So with practice and all that, I like how this is like literally 30 minutes after the fact of all the practice thing I wanted to talk about, but I'm a b-boy, which I don't usually talk about, but that's like a breakdancer. That's one of my hobbies. I like breakdancing, and I'll see your archer with a 6. And there have definitely been moves that have taken me way longer because I chose to practice when I did, which was just, or on my own. I kept on practicing and learning the wrong thing. Because someone would show me it, and I didn't quite grasp it 100%. So I just kept on reinforcing this bad habit because I didn't completely grasp what I was doing and grasp the move. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of just all I really want to say on it. Alright, so my guy is a 6. Alright, we're going to use our leader card to win this one. And that's that. Pass this round, and we got another card in my hand, which is what I really wanted. Oh, he's still got 5 turns. Oh, this is a good one. As long as he doesn't play Siege against me and he doesn't have Storms, I should be able to win this. Oh, it's a really good card. It's also going to add something in my deck. Alright, let's zoom in on this. I want to see what it's going to add. Choose 1 card from your discard pile and play it instantly. No heroes or special cards. That is really good. That's like really, really good. I mean, this is just going to play out. Whatever cards we place, it's going to be all out. Every card. I'm going to use that guy last, though, specifically so I can get this other guy to play all of his cards. And try to figure out the best move to go with and what to draw. Because I don't know, what if he casts like a Hailstorm and I don't want to have any guy in my siege line? That's something I should know. Something I'm not going to know, though. I should probably take a sword. Alright, let's go ahead and take a strong sword, man, just in case. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Whoa! Obliterated! Obliterated, sir! You've been obliterated in Gwent.
Well,
shut that down!
You've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I actually do have a Gwent-based video that I want to make, like edited type of video, because I like Gwent. All right, we got Zoltan Shive. Let's go ahead and take a look at him and see what he is. Zoltan Shive. Gwent deck. Zoltan Shive. Oh, he's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna take one of our peons out and replace it with him. I'll say, I don't hate these peasants, because they can be useful in the sense of when I go first, I like to just place them out. But I mean, might as well have a higher number to place out, and just a, kind of a throw-out card. So, don't need you. We're gonna instead take you. And that seems good to me. Yep. Alright. Gotta collect them all. This is the most important quest in the game. It's Pokemon. Super important. So, alright, back to the, well, no.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
Lilac and gooseberries, I know just the one.
It'll lift your spirits.
I wonder if it really matters if you drink or not with him. But I'll do it.
Fine,
I'm sport.
I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh. How do you know about my Yennefer?
I mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Alright. How do you know about Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Don't know how you remember that. And I don't know. Makes me feel a little weird about this.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Huh.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Okay, here's the truth. I have no freaking clue, because I've never played Witcher 1 or 2. I was streaming this, and people were like, no, you're not in love with her. But I don't know, man. After seeing that butt, of course it's about love.
It. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
See, that's smart, right? I mean, maybe you're afraid of Witchers, but why not just... You know that they're bound by contracts and such. If they want help, just... Unless it's something you're morally against, just, you know, what's the issue? Just tell me what I need to know about my girl, Yennefer. I'm searching for a butt I've seen in my dreams. I saw this butt in my dreams, and I just need to find it. It's very important to my well-being. That's why I got 2 swords. Alright, I think that's everything we need, so... Let's go ahead and let Vesemir know.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
I like how they just have a bit of
See you later, Vesemir.
lore and descriptions just in basic conversations like that. Like, all you need to do is play the game and talk, and you're finding out things. Like, they didn't need to have you read a book to find out that, oh, Witchers live a long time. Like, I haven't played Witcher 1 or 2, and now I know that just based off of what was a well-written casual conversation. So, that's definitely a huge plus about this game, is things like that. But I guess we're supposed to go outside. Important, so I can do my parrying properly.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
You do realize you're spitting at a man with 2 swords.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horses work in witchcraft. Get him!
I tried, guys. I tried. I actually didn't see that option before, so I hadn't tried before. Oh wait, I was pressing the wrong button to actually attack. All right, you want to mess too? See, I know how to parry. I played Dark Souls.
Nice meeting you.
I wish he'd said ice to meet you. I don't know why. That would make me so happy. Alright, ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. So that is our current quest. So, what's up, Roach? Alright, so now we're like actually in the point of really playing the game, and we're done with most of the just get through the game type of stuff. Or just, I don't know, like tutorial stuff and get the basis of the story. So, next episode things should start to get a little more interesting. At first, when I saw these notice boards, I thought all of them were things that you can do. They do provide some lore on the area, which is actually pretty interesting if you want to find out lore in the area. But at the moment, unless people really want it, I'm not going to take the time to read this unless there's something I really, really want to check out. But the ones that are read are actual quests that you can get. So Bastion, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with the sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it a plenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard. Just near the bridge, I made camp there. Alright, let's go ahead and take that one. Wait a second. Actually, this is a quest right here, so... Oh, because it says contract. Yeah, so I guess, like, I wonder if these are wanted. I wonder if that's the quest, too. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, well, let's take this contract for the time being. I'm sorry, see, this is me having only spent about 10 hours with The Witcher 3, so I'm still very obviously learning things. Contract, Devil by the Well. Good folk. I know there's a war on, and every man's got trouble enough of his own. Perhaps there's one of you who could help father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives the monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. We'll take that too. And we'll take the deserter. I want to see if that actually ends up being a quest. New quest, contract Devil by the Well. So that is good. Actually, let's go ahead and missing in action. That quest shows up. Actually, we'll do that one as the second one. And the wanted thing doesn't show up. So let me check my quests and see about that. Let's see, missing in action, Witcher contracts. All right, so I guess we're all good. But some dude wants something! Exclamation mark. Let's find out what it is. Willis. You mad, bro? Hey, you mad, bro?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
See, him saying that, it's just like, what the fuck, man? I just came to ask you a basic question.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses, that sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Cheers. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take on this quest, actually. So, as we do this quest, I guess I didn't really say much about the whole b-boy thing. But I will take some ingredients, which is actually pretty important to start doing.
Got a lump of bread today.
Yeah, so like one of the moves that I was working on is called the windmill. And I practiced it. It took me like 2 years to get, and part of it was because I was doing it wrong for a really long time. I just kept on practicing the wrong thing and for a while because I just wanted to practice it and practice it and practice it. And I was like, well, if I keep on practicing, eventually I'll get it. And finally, when I figured out what I was doing wrong, it was like a year later. It was so hard to break my habit, and it took such a long time to finally just get a move that usually doesn't take people that long.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
So, like this type of thing right here, right, where we just see these tracks and the only reason we see them is because of the Witcher sense. I know you could make it so there's footprints in the ground, but that would probably I think that would take up way too much for the game to add something like that. And, like, this type of stuff, it's fine to me.
Boot prints. A man's. Large.
So let's follow the trail. It's still red. Shouldn't it be yellow? Another move I've been working on, flares. Sometimes I get them and sometimes I don't. But again, part of it is just I got myself to do a really bad habit and kept on practicing it. Because I started finally getting the move, but it was because I kept on doing the wrong habit over and over again. And it's right now just trying to break that bad habit that I'm stuck in.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
So what happens when you drink vodka? You should be drinking whiskey like a man. Actually, I hate whiskey. I don't like whiskey. I'm actually prefer vodka if I'm going to drink hard liquor, but first time I've ever thrown up from alcohol, I was in college. That was actually the first time I ever drank, but it was whiskey, and ever since then I've just never been I've just never liked it since then. No, the trail. Hey.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Alright. See if we can find anything else with our Witcher sense in the area. Is there...
Winds howling.
Here we go. Why is this still red? The wind's howling. It's not very helpful. But there's a box. It's in the random box. I'll take it. I don't know how to fish, but I will take it. Alright. And...
Decide.
Oh, here we go.
Draw it or no?
Got to make soup out of something.
But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. So many corpses rotting. Sure to be poison.
Sure, not so sure. Who
Ours
knows?
is a decent village.
Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Not in real life.
Huh. Since they were talking to each other, I wondered if you could
Lost
interact
his
somehow.
boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Speaking of which, I do need to find a drowner ASAP.
Tracks lead back to the village.
So we can make us some swallow. Was there not something on the ground there for me to examine? Because I would like to examine it.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
There we go. Here's the trail.
Bored, dark, and putrid.
Got it now.
Told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and
On the other hand, though, and the reason I wanted to talk about the whole mix of what was talking about with the practice thing is I'm definitely more of someone who practice over theory in terms of my learning. If I just read a bunch about how something works, it usually just doesn't connect with me until I do it myself. I'm much more of a hands-on learner. So, you know, everyone has different learning styles, but just reminded me when I was watching that stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how I learn. Both of those things have affected me that they were talking about in that one scene. Probably not the peasant, but maybe this guy who has a wound on his hand.
It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nuh-uh. You are a jerk and you're coming with me.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
I love being able to do this.
Now follow me.
It's like, oh, well, yep. I immediately spend my level ups and being able to do this all the time. Dude, stop trying to walk through your peasant. Through your maid. That's not good manners. Not that you have good manners, you don't, but... Not gonna wait for your drunken ass. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the quest marker myself without you. He'll show up, it'll be fine.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The Witcher 3, excuse me.
Was ordered to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Oh, that's that.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know,
I don't
hated
totally
the Black
disagree.
Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
We did it. We completed our first quest. And we've received 50 whole experience for it. So, with that wrapped up, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Willis again just to buy...
Return customer. Welcome. What can I do for
I want to
you
buy
this time?
some repair.
Show me what you
Some
got.
stuff so I can repair my blades, because they tend to go dull when you're fighting a lot. So let's... Oh, he only has an armor repair kit. Oh, he's an armorer. I thought he was... But he makes blades. That's why the guy was so pissed at him. Why is he an armorer? Well, it should be cheaper from him, so let's go and buy some. Buy one of those. It'll be useful. It'll be useful. So I tell myself. Because it will be. Saddle would probably be good, actually. Horse equipped with a saddle won't tire as easily. Oh, I don't care. Saddle bags, though. 30 maximum inventory weight. I think that could be more in handy. So let's go ahead and buy some saddlebags. And yeah, I don't know how to put them on my horse because I've never bought them before, but that's what I'm gonna do.
So long.
Alright, so guys, that wraps this up. Sorry there was so much story and I don't know if you guys enjoy when I talk. Sorry there wasn't much of that. If you guys enjoy when I don't, you got it. I didn't talk too much this time because there's a lot of story stuff and a lot of cutscenes and dialogue within the game that I wanted to cover. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how I want to do this Let's Play. There are side quests I've done before. There's ones that I'm not, but I'm going to try to have fun with it. I imagine as we're questing around, I'll probably try to find stories to talk about, and if not in-game things to talk about. Maybe just news or current events going on or things with my life. And then if there's things to talk about with the game, that's what I'm going to try to favor. But, and just, you know, just have fun with it, relax with it, and then also it'll allow me to get footage so I can try to make videos on The Witcher 3. So, all in all, that's kind of my plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. So, first Witcher 3 Let's Play. I think this is my first Let's Play of a non-From Software game. Craziness! Later, guys.